the Maple Leaf. The ball goes in. It stopped at about the twos. Julian Hipwood's got it by his foot, and he taps it out of the line. Brings it over to this side of the ground. That's Julian Hipwood in the light blue helmet. He gets the drive up the ground. It's wide of the goal. Going up there in the fence for Diamond D. Gets the backhand there too. Ball's out on the boards. Picked up on the near side by Julian Hipwood. No, just sitting on the boards here. That's Hege, Horatio Hege now. For Diamond D, drives the ball down, gets caught up to the ponies. Just rolling about the centre of the ground, coming round the outside there, Julian Hipwood. He backs it through the ponies. Ball runs right through. Hege, he gets the backhand, cuts it up the centre of the ground. They're running on at speed. Diamond D, taken out by Rob Walton for red. And the ball's back through the ponies, down towards the 60-yard mark. Hege going back, gets down, gets the near side backhand, doesn't go too far. Andrew Hine meets it, picks it up, just taps the ball a little bit. Now he's got control, coming in towards the goal. That ball bounces by, that'll make it easy, and it's clear by Diamond D, out towards this side of the ground. Rob Walton's there first, he gets one behind the pony's tail, down towards the back line, well wide of the goal. Julian Hipwood comes in, he's down effectively.
Hang on a minute.
Under the pony there, Rob Walton, but it's out over the back line. So, coming in to knock it. It's to Lugo. Got hold of this ball, just takes his pony slowly, comes into the drive now, gets it two, bounces down through the ponies, up there to Earl of Tyrone. He's taken out by Rob Walton, gets the backhand, back through the ponies, met there, Andrew Hine, he's given a good bump. Push behind the pony's tail. Julian Hipwood's there. Horatio Hege, battling for the ball. Now the Diamond D, he gets the backhand. Out towards the centre. Under the pony's neck, Rob Walton. Round towards the goal. Julian Hipwood's out there. It's a little wide. He'll be looking for his goal shot now. He goes for it. Watch the flags. No, it's across the face of the goal. Who's going to be first on? Andrew Hine. He comes in. Gets the backhand. Comes off a pony. Tyrone picks it up. Drives to the sideline. Clearing for Diamond D. Now he's pushed there. Galen Weston coming up with the ball. Tyrone. Bouncing ball now. Galen Weston holding his man out on the boards. Andrew Hine gets the backhand through the ponies, just stopped there. Rob Walton, he gets the drive. Waiting for him there. Pidaluga. Pushes him off, can't get the ball. Tyrone backs it there. Hege waits for it, drives it out to the side. Now Hege just kicks his pony, lets the ball bounce off the boards, comes in to pick it off. Just sends one a little way along the boards. He's being shadowed by Andrew Hine. Now he gets the drive right through the ponies up there. First time down into Maple Leafs territory. Going back. Julian Hipwood being hard pushed. Julian Hipwood then picks up the backhand on the near side. Back towards the boards. Hege turning his pony quickly. Just taps it off the boards this time. Settles down. Lets his men get in position. Gets the drive. Puts it through there to Tyrone. Tyrone running onto it, but Julian Hipwood meets that ball and sends it back towards the halfway mark. Julian Hipwood along the far side, lets his pony run, picks up one. Andrew Hine drops in behind. Julian Hipwood, another drive from him, puts it well down into Diamond D territory. Julian Hipwood just going to tap this ball down towards goal, take it easy, make sure of it. The ball's running well from here. He goes to the one under the pony's neck. And yes, the flag's up. So first play the Maple Leafs. See, Pidaluga bring the ball in from the back line. Comes in slowly now, winds up with a good hit. Gets one, not quite the one he wanted probably. Going back there, Andrew Hine. Gets a nice backhand there, through the players. Hege picks it up on the near side. Settles his pony, he's going to turn this one round. Julian Hipwood's in there, hooks him out of it. Julian Hipwood now comes in, gets the one behind his pony, sends it across towards the goal. There a little way, Hege can't pick it up. Andrew Hine now, Andrew Hine just settles down right in front of the goal, drives the ball, watch the flag. And that's a goal that time. Yes, goal. Right, the ball's into the line. Hege picks it up, puts it down into Maple Leafs territory. Rob Walton goes back with it. Backs the ball over the players. Onto it quickly, Andrew Hine for Maple Leafs. He gets a nice drive, puts it into Diamond D territory. Going back for it now for Pidaluga. Comes in, we have a whistle. It's a good sort of a drive, but straight into the other ponies. So coming off it there, it's Tyrone, just brings his pony onto it, drives it out to the side of the ground, clearing there for Diamond D. Ball bounces off the boards and just over, so they'll line up on the far side of the ground, just about. So, ball goes into the line. And it's back through. That's Tyrone. Julian Hipwood's onto it. He gets a nice backhand up over the players. Lands there. Hege goes back, gets one behind his ponytail, put it out to the sideline again. Ball bounces off the boards, and Tyrone's there, gets a lovely shot behind his pony's tail, puts it down into the territory. Galen Weston's there, he gets a shot too, nice backhand, but it's stopped by Hege. Julian Hipwood very quickly round there, picks that ball up, and backed up again by Pitaluga. Out to Tyrone. Tyrone's onto it now, and he's got space. Earl of Tyrone now, taking it down into Maple Leafs territory, comes in, gets a nice ball. He's controlling this. Galen Weston going back at speed. Bouncing ball there, just making it difficult, but he's still got it going in the same direction. A little bit wide now. Backs out by Julian Hipwood. Comes off a pony. Hege's got it. He just controls it around now. He's got all the time in the world. Just tickles it around, gets it into the position for a goal shot. Onto it now. Hege drives for goal behind the tail, but out over the back line. Oh well. Comes in, drives it right down the centre of the ground. That's the quickest way to the goal, down the middle. Julian Hipwood doesn't come in. Hege 7 minutes bell goes. And we get a whistle. So that's the end of the first chukker. And the scores.
Yes. Oh yes. Who's my part?
So they'll line up. Umpire Mr. Alberti puts it in, stop there at the ones. Then Jerry gets to stick to the ball, but it's pushed out to the side by Galen Weston. Now onto it quickly. Julian Hipwood, the blue helmet, drives it over to the far side. Clears now for Maple Leafs. Julian Hipwood again. Comes along the boards, taps at one, but the bounce is a little bit difficult for him, and the Earl of Tyrone's there and backs it up along the boards. Who's home? Rob Walton. Walton, he turns the ball and drives it out to the centre of the ground, running it onto it now. Walton picks up the next one too. Galen Weston running out in front. Andrew Hines tries for it on the near side, doesn't quite pick up the one he wants, but he's got the next shot. Puts it behind his pony's tail. That was nicely done. Out to the centre of the ground. Going Pitaluga now, the number 4 for Diamond D. Goes back. Gets the backhand into Rob Walton's pony. Rob Walton now turns quickly, but Julian Hipwood comes through, drives for goal, watch the flags, it's through. The D1, second chukker. They line up. And the ball's in play, stop there at the ones. Andrew Hine got his stick to it, but it's left there. Galen Weston picks it up, drives it through. Then Jerry stops the ball, leaves it there, behind the pony, Pitaluga. Out to this side, who's going to be first there? Julian Hipwood picks it up on the near side, puts it onto attack. Stop there, Pitaluga again, picks another one up on the near side and taken there, Dan Fury, but in behind Rob Walton, drives it down into Diamond D territory, around the outside. Andrew Hine picks up a little one, driving it down towards the goal, running a little wide. Watch the flags, no, out over the back line. Make play, and Walton rides in, gets a nice strong drive, but all picked up there nicely, Dan Fury, the number 1 for Diamond D. Now to the sideline, Andrew Hines looking for it. We get another whistle. So the Diamond D get a free hit from the spot. Pitaluga, along the ground, out to the number 2 there. Tyrone's onto it, but Rob Walton's holding him out, going for the backhand. Gets it to a high ball, just drops it in mid-air. Julian Hipwood goes for the meat, comes off the pony, in behind there. Picked up nicely by Hege, puts it out in front. Rob Walton's going back. He's going to be pushed by Tyrone, but Rob Walton's there, and he gets a little backhand. Julian Hipwood now reads the play well and turns onto the ball. Picks one up, but it goes high. Who's going to be first there? Hege. Hege's there, backs it. And Rob Walton looks for the meat, difficult shot. And coming in for that is Tyrone, and we have a whistle. Yes, it is. He comes in, gets a drive out to this side, puts it in front of Andrew Hine. Andrew Hine now having to come out and get on the line for this ball. He comes in there, he's being pushed by Pitaluga, and the ball bounces out over the sideline. Good opportunity for you to see these play. Away, the ball goes in, comes off the back of the pony. Andrew Hine sees that one, latches onto it, pushes it down into Diamond D territory. Andrew Hine picks up a nice drive now, well down to the 60-yard mark. Andrew Hine coming in for the shot to approach goal. Rob Walton, he drives. Ball's going close to the back line, but it's out. In for Diamond D. Davidoff takes a little one across his own goal. Going out to the far side of the ground. Davidoff just steadies down, gets a good sort of a drive there. Difficult to see the ball bouncing up in front of Julian Hipwood. He's onto it now, goes in for the backhand, but the ball bounces over his stick. Rob Walton lets it settle. He drives one along the board. Heggie's there to meet it. Andrew Hine, though, takes it off in. Andrew Hine for Maple Leaves. Comes in, doesn't quite get the next shot, so Heggie picks it up again. Drives it along the boards. Coming in for the bigger head now. Look at that. Long, high ball right down into Maple Leaves territory. It's wide of the goal, and it beats them out over the back line. And Rob Walton will bring it back into play for Maple Leaves. Comes in, gets a nice long drive, lands on about the 60-yard mark and out over the boards. The ball goes in, stopped at the twos. Heggie's looking for it, but taken off him. Rob Walton drives it, but it goes off a pony. Walton though reads the play, turns it on the boards. Walton now got all the time to steady himself, drives one out there to his number 2, Julian Hipwood. He picks up one, comes in, can't quite get the next one, and Heggie's there and backs it. Coming onto it now, Dangieri, and who was that coming the other way, but Rob Walton comes up with the ball. Tyrone, he gets it back there, puts it down there, Andrew Hine reads that, gets on it quickly, but he's hooked off there, one Davidoff. Now coming in, Heggie drives it up, down in front of Davidoff. He's got all the time in the world coming in. He's just going to tap this ball down to the goal. It's bouncing badly on the ground. He leans out behind his pony, drives the ball. Just wide of the pylon. Rob Walton from his own back line again, drives it out across the goal. Julian Hipwood gets on line quickly. Julian Hipwood now comes in, drives the ball out towards the far side. He'll be looking for it to bounce off the boards. No, he doesn't need that. He drives along the boards out to the far side. Heggie's going back there. He's going to shadow him. Julian Hipwood just checking his pony up. Other man, green man, can't come in. Ball's back in the line. Picked up there, Heggie, pushed through. Rob Walton. Maple Leaves, backs a little way, but Heggie meets that one, drives it on a little bit further. Comes in, gets a better drive now. Rob Walton, though, he's going back to retrieve this. Rob Walton going back. Comes in, the first bell goes. Look at half a minute to go, see what happens. Julian Hipwood gets onto that line quickly, tries one on the near side, but Heggie's there. Heggie's there, he drives one back. Backhand running onto it now. Tyrone going in, looking for the backhand, and the ball out over the back line. So that's the end of the second chukker with the score 2-1 in favour of Maple Leaves.
Make a run.
So Rob Walton brings the ball into play, taps a little one, another small one. Galen Weston drops in behind him. Walton gets a nice drive, puts it up the centre of the ground. Julian Hipwood now. Julian Hipwood comes in, he can't pick it up, but Andrew Hine's in behind him, drives it on, further and down into Diamond D territory. Julian Hipwood on the near side, picks one up. Now he just taps this ball and sets it up for the goal shot. The ball bouncing there all makes it difficult. Back a little way, rolling towards the goal. Runs just wide of the pylon. And Davidoff brings it into play for Diamond D. Just taps the first one. His men run out ahead of him. And he drives one through, past the twos, down there to his number 1. No, that's William Hine. He can't get onto the line. And Rob Walton gets one little one on the backhand, but Heggie's there. He drives another one down to the 60-yard mark. In red territory, Rob Walton going back. William Hine pushing him hard, but Walton comes up with the ball, puts one behind his pony, and the same as always, Julian Hipwood just waiting for that shot. Julian Hipwood on this blue helmet gets one, but it's backed again by Heggie. Turns that little grey pony round quickly. Rob Walton comes through at speed. We get a whistle. Take this free hit. Comes in very slowly. Drives that ball along the ground, and it's through the goal. So, the equaliser there to Diamond D. Change in. They line up on the umpire, and the ball goes into play. Comes out there. Heggie's got it for Diamond D. Takes it out wide. 2 red men there chasing him, but Heggie comes in. He can't get on that. He was hooked out. Under the pony there, Dangieri. Nice shot from him. Bringing it round. William Hine can't do much with the next shot. Just gets tangled up with the ponies there a little bit. Rob Walton picks a nice shot up on the near side, puts it through the ponies. William Hine gets a little stick to it. Andrew, his brother, puts it out to the side. Rob Walton now, Maple Leaves, comes in, puts one behind his pony's tail, up to the centre of the ground. Julian Hipwood looking for it. He gets a little one to it, but it's picked up there nicely. Davidoff again, driving it towards the goal. Comes into the goal shot, but he's hooked there by Julian Hipwood. The ball running a little bit wide. Who's going to be first onto it? Rob Walton's there. He takes it across the back line, gets it out of trouble for Maple Leaves. Over his next shot. In behind there, Andrew Hine now, he's fighting for the ball. Galen Weston's there, and kind of calling the ball off Julian Hepburn, who doesn't pick the ball up. Rob Walton now goes back, just turns it. Now he gets the drive, right along this side. High ball, comes down with snow on it, comes off the pony. Julian Hepburn, one behind the pony's tail, out to the centre of the ground. The green men are only one's home. Pitaluga. Just going to turn this one, slow the play down a little bit. Comes in, gets a nice drive, puts it down into Maple Leafs territory again. Down in front of his number one, Dan Geary. Dan Geary comes in, always hooked out there by Rob Walton. Can't pick up the next shot. And behind William Hines, drives for goal. But it runs wide, just missed. So from the back line, Rob Walton brings the ball into play. Taps one up to the 30-yard mark, comes in, gets another drive down the centre of the ground. Who's going to be there for red? Andrew Hine, he leans down to pick it up. Andrew Hine takes it away, just gets another little one. Hege's there, he backs a little bit. But Rob Walton, he's there to meet it. Gets one, puts it to the back of the ponies, but he still picks the ball up. Now it's out in front of Andrew Hine, number one for Maple Leaves. Andrew Hine comes in, just taps the little one, the bouncing ball makes it difficult. Pitaluga's there, nicely backed, out of trouble. Called off, Dan Geary, called off there by Horatio Hege. Takes the ball down the centre. Julian Hipwood now going back to defend. Hipwood on the near side, gets the backhand. Hege read that well and was on the line as soon as the ball passed him. Hege there, backhand. Through the ponies, met there, Galen Weston. Dan Geary looking for it, gets his stick to it, brings it out to takes it out to the side of the ground, get the ball out of trouble. Hits the boards, and Hege's there to take it off. Back through the ponies. Now Pitaluga onto this ball. For Diamond D. Pitaluga, he's out there on his own at the moment. Galen Weston's there, and we have a whistle. D. Leans down, gets a high ball. If it's straight, they won't stop it. It's out to the side. Led off there for Maple Leaves. So the ball's placed on the back line. Rob Walton brings it into play. Just taps the first one. Taps the next one too. He'll come in, looks for the slap this time. Gets it too. Out towards the far side. Julian Hepburn gets himself on line, but Hege was there too. And he just slows down. Going to get control and backs the ball along the boards. Goes through the players. Rob Walton there. First man to read it. And he sends it straight back again for Maple Leaves. Ball out to the far side of the ground. Hege's there. Gets a backhand, goes high, drops down and just pops out over the board. So they'll line up on the far side of the ground. And the ball's back in play. Up there about the twos, coming out with it. Maple Leaves, but there's only green men back there. And Pitaluga just slows his pony down. He's got all the time to turn this ball. Set his men up. Andrew Hines just there, shadowing him. Pitaluga comes away with it on the near side, gets a couple of little ones, but he's called off. Hege there, he drops in behind, drives that ball right down there to the number two. William Hine now looks for it on the near side. He's being pushed hard by Galen Weston, but William Hine picks up a ball, and he puts it out over the back line. Well wide of the goal, that one. This third chucker. The ball's placed. Rob Walton decides he'll bring it this way. Rob Walton now comes in for his next set, gets it two, picks up another one, sends it down the centre of the ground. Rob Walton now, he's out in front. Going back to Pitaluga for Diamond D, gets a nice backhand, puts it out to the far side. Hege comes round very quickly on that light pony, but Julian Hipwood's just inside the line and he gets the backhand. Andrew Hine. Rob Walton, excuse me. He gets that ball, sends a nice high one down into Diamond D territory. It's a little wide of the goal. William Hine now pushing his man off there. The first bell goes. Pitaluga picks one up on the near side, just brings it around towards the board. He drives the next one in. And as the ball hit the boards after the bell, that'll be the end of the third chukker. With the skies. I'd like to return to your seats. Thank you. Good opportunity for you to have a look at these players, and the second half will be underway. As soon as that ball hits the ground, the clock starts. Now the umpire, Mr. Lucas, gets those men to move back a bit, and the ball goes in. It stopped about the twos there. Dan Geary looking for it. Hege gets one, comes off the ponies. Rob Bolton's there, but Hege backs one behind his pony. William Hine now going to take it round on the near side. William Hine just straightens his pony up, gets a little drive. He checks up a little bit, and along the outside, Pitaluga, he tries to pick it up, but he's pushed hard there by Hipwood. Ball back, Andrew Hine. Horatio Hege going back for it. He's got a little bit of time, and he backs it out towards the boards this side, and it bounces out. So they'll have a roll in, and the ball goes into play. The one stop it there. Dan Geary gets his stick to it. Now Julian Hipwood's got it. He pushes it through a little way. It's picked up there by Pitaluga, driven forward. Pitaluga out in front there. He's being pushed by Galen Weston, but Pitaluga picks one up and he gets a nice one in mid-air, and the ball bounces there and he can't get on to the next one. Rob Walton's there. He gets the backhand through the ponies. Who's first round? Andrew Hine. That grey pony came round smartly. Andrew Hine now picks up the ball, puts it into Diamond D territory. Going back, Horatio Hege gets the backhand, just stops that ball. And now Julian Hipwood, he comes through, he drives for goal. Julian Hipwood on this ball, running down towards the Diamond D goal. He's hooked out of there by Pitaluga, and the ball runs out over the back line. Placed there. Pitaluga for Diamond D. Taps one across the goal. The whistle. I imagine the umpires didn't call play there. Pitaluga comes across the goal. Andrew Hine goes in to shadow him. Pitaluga comes in, gets a bit of drive. Down here, who's first onto it? Julian Hipwood, he backs it out, looking for his man, but all coming in there, Hege, but he's hooked out Andrew Hine. Rob Walton now. Rob Walton takes the ball off William Hine. Going down the outside, there's two green men. Hege, all backs it into Rob Walton's pony. Rob Walton comes in, gets that drive, running down towards the goal, but it's wide. In this fourth chukker, Pitaluga getting some practice from the back line. Pitaluga now just controls this ball, going to bring this in slowly. Andrew Hines there, going to make life difficult for him. Pitaluga, drives one, but it goes straight into the pony. Now he's got time to go back and retrieve. Pitaluga, no, he's pushed off there, Andrew Hine. Andrew Hine turns quickly. It's number one, Andrew Hine playing very well. He's hooked out there by Hege, and at the near side, Dangieri can't get onto the line. Julian Hipwood's there. He backs it. Met there, Hege. Just changes that line a little bit. Comes in, gets the backhand, puts it up in front of Dangieri, the number one for Diamond D. The ball hits the board. Dangieri comes in, picks up a nice sort of ball, centres that, puts it out there, but there's only one time. Julian Hipwood, he turns the ball, brings it back down towards the halfway mark. Julian Hipwood now on the attack for Maple Leafs. Picks one up, it's a high ball. The next one's bouncing and he can't hit it. Rob Walton, he's got to take it on the near side. He just taps it a little way. The ball, bouncing ball, difficult. Andrew Hine, he can't get onto it. His brother William took it off. Pitaluga goes to the back. Oh no, it was Hege. Goes to the back end, didn't quite get it. The ball's just sitting there for a moment. Now it's Pitaluga. He brings it out to this side of the ground. Hege. Hipwood was there, but he couldn't pick it up. Dangieri now, he picks the ball up, puts it back into Maple Leafs territory. Dangieri, he can't pick that one off the ball. Boards. Andrew Hine on the grey pony. Andrew Hine comes in, takes it away from his brother William. Back there by Pitaluga, a little bit of a crunch in the middle there. William Hine, Andrew Hine fighting each other, and we have a whistle. Rob Walton for Maple Leafs comes in, drives one along the ground. Hege's there to meet it, doesn't quite get it. Julian Hipwood's around there. Pitaluga leans out of the saddle. Bring it round, Andrew Hine on the grey pony, just trying to tickle it in. But the ball just bounces, the pony kicks it, and it's out over the back line. Bad luck there for Maple Leafs. They're in the back line. Brings the ball into play, just takes the little one first. Comes in, now he gets the bigger one. Brings it out towards the boards. Who's going to be there for the green? Hipwood's there, he's taking his man, he just backs a little way. Hege now, pony just gets it, and Rob Walton gets a stick to it, but it bounces out over the boards. A little bit of discipline there, and the ball goes into the line. Stopped at the twos, they're all got their stick down rucking for it. Andrew Hine's working hard. William Hine, he gets it, but it comes off the pony somewhere, and Hege comes up with the ball in the end. Down the line, Galen Weston making life difficult for him. William Hine, he's called off there by Hege. Hege drives it down right in front of William Lucas. William Hine, and Rob Walton pushes him off it and gets the hit. Now the ball's free for a few moments. Oh, nice bump there from Pitaluga. Just takes Andrew Hine out of it, so Hege can have the ball. Hege turns it full 360 degrees. Called up by Pitaluga, he comes into the drive, doesn't quite get the one he wants, and Andrew Hine is going to get the next shot. He was over the top. Now, Pitaluga, Andrew Hine though, all away from him. Andrew Hine having a very good game today, drives that ball down to Hipwood. Hipwood now is out in front. Oh, a nice drive from him, puts it towards the goal. It looks good from here, running it just a little bit wide. Can he get there and save it? But it's out over the back line. And he's brought the ball into play. Again, just a little one to start with. Get a few yards up the paddock. Pitaluga comes in, now he gets the drive, a nice high ball, puts it down there, just about at his number two, doesn't quite make William Hine. Who's turns quickly, Pitaluga's there, but he leaves it the ball for Hege. Hege puts it out towards the boards here, just bounce off, Pitaluga's looking for it, puts one up the pony. Nobody home, Rob Walton. That goes over it. Galen Weston's there and he puts a nice straight backhand through the players. Andrew Hines there, he's being pushed by Pitaluga. Pitaluga gets the line, backs it out to the centre. William Hine now looking for it on the near side. Picks up one, but he's hooked out on his next one by Rob Walton. Hipwood picks it up. Puts it in front of Walton. Walton now looking for the flick. Can't quite pick it up. Hipwood in behind. Backs it behind the pony's tail. Sets up his number 4. Galen Weston now running onto this ball. But Hege's there and hooks the man out of it and gets one under the pony. William Hine now. Brings over to this side of the ground. 7-minute bell goes. There's 30 seconds or the ball hits the boards. So that's the end of the 4th chukkers with the score still tied. 2 goals apiece. Back, and Dan Jerry just coming into the line now, the number 1. So the ball goes in, it goes right through there, underneath the 2s there, and William Hine, he's got the ball, just taps a little one. Rob Walton gets a stick to it, and it's left on the boards for Horatio Hege. He taps one along, he comes in and gets that, looking for the big hit now, but he just missed that a little bit, and the ball just bounced there for a moment. So Rob Walton, he's down there quickly, but Pitaluga hooks him out. William Hine there, takes off Hege, drives the ball off Pitaluga's pony, the ball just sitting on the same spot on the boards. Julian Hipwood comes in, he gets it and puts it up there to Walton. Doesn't quite reach his stick, so it makes a difficult hit for him, but Hipwood comes through quickly and comes away with the ball. Hipwood now just pushes it towards the goal. Maple Lee's been looking at this goal for a while, but it's just wide again. And Pitaluga once more from the back line. Drives it up, put it in front of Hege this time. Hege now coming in, steadies this black pony down, gets a drive. He's pushed out by Hipwood, and Rob Walton backs it. Hipwood reads it well, turns onto that shot, comes in for one. He just centres the ball a little way, doesn't go too far. Hege's there, the next man on line. He gets a little one behind the tail. Pitaluga and Hipwood, they have a little altercation. Neither of them get the ball. It's backed a little way by Andrew Hine, and Rob Walton picks it up, puts it down towards the Diamond D goal once more. Hege pushes him out, goes in for the backhand, can't quite get it. The ball's just pushed on a little bit, pushed in front of the goal by a Hipwood. Watch those flags. Andrew Hine drives behind the pony's tail. No, it's just run straight across the goal face again. Rob Walton now, he'll turn this one because he's not challenged. Pushes one into William Hine. Ticks it out of mid-air, but I think we must have had a whistle. Comes in slowly, drives the ball and puts it through. So Maple Leaves get one through at this end of the ground. They go into the lead, 3 goals to 2. And the umpire bowls the ball in there. The number 1 stop it. William Hine now gets one on the near side, doesn't go too far. But in behind, Pitaluga steadies that up, leads it for Hege. He gets the drive down amongst the players. Pitaluga now picks up the next one, drives a little bit further. Julian Hipwood defending there with the backhand. Gets a little one, can't be met. But Rob Walton comes through at speed, however. So Hege to take strike. Comes in very quietly, drives that ball and puts it straight through the middle. 3 goals apiece. 5th chukker. Halfway again, and the ball's in play. Julian Hipwood's looking for it. He gets a nice one on the near side under his pony's neck, and Andrew Hines comes up there and takes that pass. Pitaluga now, he has to go back and defend. He's the back, he's like the fullback, the defensive player. Doesn't quite get the ball, and Hege gets one behind the pony. Julian Hipwood just stops that ball there and leaves it there. Rob Walton, and Pitaluga come in, but Hege is there behind him, and he drives that ball over into the royal box, up on the sideline. And the umpire puts the ball in, stop there at the ones again. And it's under Dan Jerry. He can't get it. Hege looking for it. Dan Jerry now picks one up on the near side, just puts his ball into the boards, but Julian Hipwood's there. He backs it, puts it there for William Hine, who tangles with his own man a little bit, and we get a whistle. Gets a nice high drive. It's straight and it's through. Maple Leaves 4, Diamond D 3. Back to halfway again. And the ball goes into the line. Goes right there. It's right through to the fours. Galen Weston now. He gets called off there by Rob Walton and puts the ball back through, right to his number 2. Hipwood, who can't quite pick that one up. Hege turns it. Hege now gets the next one. Puts it up over the players. Running onto it there. Pitaluga picks up a nice high ball. Puts it down into Maple Leaves territory. Just bounces to a stop. It's a little wide of the goal. Comes in. Or he can't pick that one up. He's up full steam there. Who's the next 2 onto it? Backed out to the centre by Hipwood. Andrew Hine sees the ball. He wants it. He's being pushed there by Hege, and we get a whistle. Hege drives a high ball. Just watch the flags. No wide. Wide of the pylons. A let off there for Maple Leaf. Ball placed on the back line. And Rob Walton comes in. Takes a tap. Comes in for the next one. It's a nice drive. That's a nice ball. Puts it right up there to Julian Hipwood, but he's hard held there by Hege, who gets that little backhand. Not too far. Julian Hipwood's the first man on line, and he gets a backhand. Puts it over there. Puts it up in front of Andrew Hine. Andrew Hine, he's hooked out of there by Pitaluga. Pitaluga can't pick up the backhand. Rob Walton in behind. Taps it on a little way. Picks another one up on the near side. But there's Hege. Clears under his pony and puts it out to this side. First man to the ball. Rob Walton again. He's having a solid game. Backs the ball. Galen Weston helps it on a little way, but a pony kicks it. Hege now. Hege picks one up on the near side, just settling down for his bigger drive. Picks up a high one. Oh, looks for that next one on the near side. That's a difficult shot, leaning out of the saddle, but he doesn't pick up that one. Rob Walton now. He's on the line. He's going in for this shot. He's hooked a little bit. Pitaluga bounces the ball off his stick, but he can't control it. Now Andrew Hine is behind the two of them. Comes in for the drive. Doesn't pick it up. Hege picks one up on the near side. Sends it further into Maple Leaf's territory. Now he gets the backhand out to the centre of the ground. Julian Hipwood comes in, picks one up, puts it further into Diamond D territory, but it's well wide of the goal. Now he gets the centering shot, puts it back towards the goal. It still looks wide. What's the next man going to do? Pitaluga with a little backhand, comes off a pony. Just running in front of the goal. Watch those flags. There's a goal shot from Andrew Hine under the pony. Sticks in the air, but the ball's been cleared. Hege there. Clears a nice clearing shot out towards the boards, up over the 60-yard mark. Now out of speed. Nanjiri now, the number one, picks that ball up. No, onto the board. So that's the end of the fifth chucker. With the scores, Maple Leafs 4, Diamond D 3. And probably final chucker. On the ground opposite where the ball hit the boards, at the end of that last chucker, and the ball goes into play. Can't see who's got their stick to it at this stage. Danjeri looking for it. DeLuga now on the line. Julian Hipwood though gets it on the near side. Comes in, gets a nice high ball. Puts it into Diamond D territory. Up front, Andrew Hine. He's a good player, this man. He'll pick that ball. He doesn't quite get that ball. William, his brother. Nice backhand from him. Galen Weston goes back to retrieve for the Maple Leafs. Whoops, can't pick that ball up. Next man's ridden off, but coming in at speed. Julian Hipwood, he's pushing his man. Pitaluga comes up with the ball. He drives it down towards the Maple Leafs goal. Running a little wide, and it's out over the back line. Comes in, it's a good sort of a ball. Just waiting for it there, Andrew Hine picks it up, gets it to his stick, comes in, gets the drive through the players. Hege's going back, gets the backhand too, nice high shot. Lands it down there, but Rob Walton at the back of this Maple Leaf team, very steady today, and he gets his backhand along the boards. Met there, Hege. See why he's 10 goals. Just meets that ball, tickles it along the boards, drives one out to the centre of the ground. Umpire's got to get his pony out of the way. Pitaluga's coming onto this ball, looking for the cut shot, gets it too, putting it down to the centre towards the goal. Rob Walton goes round the front and picks that ball up. We get a whistle. The Diamond D hits that ball and puts it through the goal. 4-all. 6. Halfway once again. The umpire bowls that ball out. Comes out of the boot. Danjeri on the outside. He whistles it down to the way. Walton though comes behind. He gets off. Galen Weston now. He's on the line. Being pushed in. And Pitaluga picks up the ball back to the way. Rob Walton pops that to his shoulder. Pass to it, Andrew Hine hits the backhand, puts it down through the players. Julian Hipwood now. Julian Hipwood sends it into Diamond D territory. Pitaluga going back to retrieve. Lines up that shot. Oh, lovely one too. High ball up over the players. Nobody home for green. Rob Walton. He gets a little backhand down there. Galen Weston looking for the meat. Oh no, Hege it was. Julian Hipwood round quickly, picks a little one up, going to change the direction. Julian Hipwood now just tickling this ball in towards the goal, goes for the head, or the ball bounces over his stick, and Hege clears out to this side of the ground. Going to bounce off the boards. Who's first there? Rob Walton pushes his man hard. Rob Walton gets a little one behind the pony's tail, pushes it towards the back line. They're all in on that, and we get a whistle right on the back line. Takes his hit.
Secret of the American success.
Gets one, lifts that ball high, and it bounces over the boards right in front of us here in the green. They line up. Ball goes into the line, comes off the number ones. Now Julian Hipwood's there. He hits it, and it's out over the boards again. So they line up once more. The umpire tells him to leave a gap for him. Goes in there. Oh, and off the back there, Pitaluga, very quickly. Nice hit from him. Galen Weston, though, has got his measure. He pushes him well out of the way. Galen Weston now going back to retrieve. Oh, he gets his hook stick. And Rob Walton gets the backhand. Bounces in front of the ponies. Hege can't pick it up. Julian Hipwood, he's looking for it. He does. Gets hold of that ball. Gets another one under his pony's neck. Straightens it down towards the goal. Hipwood now. Maple leaves. Hipwood taps one in, running in towards the goal. Hipwood now pushes for the goal, but just wide of the pylon. Bad luck. So from the back line once more. Diamond D to bring it out. Pitaluga takes a little tap. Pushes it right up in front of the goal. Andrew Hine shadowing him. Pitaluga now with the drive. Up there to Hege, but Rob Walton meets it, stops the ball, gets one tap to it. Hege's there, he's going to push him. Hege now looking for the ball, gets one under the pony, but Julian Hipwood, good pony there, kicks it forward. Now Julian picks the ball up, taps it down towards the goal. Let's see if Maple Leafs can get this one through. Andrew Hine stretches for it, under the pony, Hipwood, but it's sitting in front of the goal. Oh, Hege picks it up and clears out to the far side. Desperate stuff here from the Diamond D team, just keeping that ball out of the goal. Backed in again, Rob Walton. Round on it quickly, Andrew Hine. This man's good when he's got the goal in front of him. Andrew Hine pushes it, gets one, pushes it through. Yes, it's a goal. Maple Leaves finally get it through this end. So they come back to the halfway. That ball goes in again. Galen Weston takes it off the back, going to take it around the side. Galen Weston, he's pushed off there by Pitaluga. Now in behind, Hipwood. Hipwood for Maple Leaves. The ball's well wide of the goal. Going to tap one in. Doesn't quite get the shot he wants. Right over to the far corner. Rob Walton goes to the back end to straighten up. Now, Diamond D, you want to keep it in play. That's Hege this time. Going to take the hit in. No time wasting. Hege now gets another drive down to the centre of the ground. Running onto it there. Julian Hipwood comes in for the backhand. All the ball bounces, can't pick it up. Hege's there. He gets it again. Hege now down over the halfway mark, looking for the tap. Oh, Rob Walton nicely hooks him out of it and picks up the hit. On the near side there, Pitaluga coming in behind. Dangieri now for Diamond D. Picks up a lovely ball down towards the back line. Can they straighten this up? No, they can't. It's out of play. Walton now from his own back line. Brings the ball in. Comes in. Gets the drive. Up there to his number one, Andrew Hine. Andrew Hine, Pitaluga pushing him. Hipwood. Hipwood comes through, picks the ball up, drives it further into Diamond D territory. Hipwood's out on his own. Just winds up to that. Look at that shot. Puts the ball right up to the hooter for the end of this game. The sixth choke is over. Maple Leafs run out the winner. 5 goals to 4. Hard-fought match. Down here, the presentation. The Davidoff Cup. Just like to hang around for a few minutes.
You know the Davidoff Cup?
Well, you could, but we had that.
Yes.
Behind? Oh, I'm sorry, that's Galen Weston at the back. Comes to forward to collect this trophy, the Horse and Hound Cup. And Mrs. Michael Clayton presenting him with it. It's the 8th time that Maple Leaves have won this cup, I've just heard. Rob Walton, number 3. Julie. And Andrew Hine, number 1. Diamond D. P. Dengiri. At number 1. William Hine, who had to step in and play number 2 where the Earl of Tyrone was injured. At number 3, Horatio Hege. And at back today, Jay Pitaluga. Big hand. They tried very hard, this Diamond D team. And the umpires for this match, Mr. James Lucas and Mr. Alejandro Alberti. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Horse and Hound. I'll just line up for photographs.